Hey everyone, so today we will be making a very simple yet delicious birthday cake. So first, we will need a stick of room temperature unsalted butter, and I will be using my stand mixer to cream the butter and sugar. If you are using a handheld mixer, it might take a little longer than a stand mixer to cream the butter. While the butter are mixing with the sugar, we will be preparing our wet ingredients. Just use a fork to mix the vanilla extract and the eggs together. And that's it. And also for our dry ingredients, I will be adding some baking powder, baking soda, and salt to my flour. And just use a fork and just mix it around until it's combined, or you can totally sift this if you want to. It is really good to get into the habit of stopping the mixer in between of mixing to just scrape down the sides to ensure that everything has combined really nicely, nothing gets left out. And I think we're almost done with mixing the butter. If you are using a handheld mixer, this might take a little bit longer. And I think our butter is done. It should be a pale white color and it should have double in size. And I like to scrape down the sides again. And I just like to slowly add my egg mixture to the butter. It might curdle a little bit when you first adding it into the butter because it's kind of hard to mix liquid with oil, right? So give it some patience and crank up the speed if needed. If it curdles a little bit, it's fine. And just mix it for about 2 to 3 minutes until the egg mixture has combined in. And after it is mixed in, I like to add half portion of my sour cream or buttermilk, whatever you have on hand, it's fine. So just mix it under low speed for about 30 seconds or until the buttermilk has mixed in. And I like to stop the mixer and add in half portion of my dry ingredients in and mix it under low speed for about another 30 seconds or until I don't see any flour anymore. And I will add in my last portion of the buttermilk and mix it on low again for another 30 seconds or so, and I will add in my last portion of dry ingredients, but this time I will not mix it under low. I will use my hands to fold in the flour. Folding in the last portion of the flour will give you a very fluffy batter, so when you're baking the cake, it will give you a really moist and fluffy cake. It doesn't take much effort to fold in the flour using your hand. It's very easy, as you can see. So you want to bake this cake under a 350 degrees oven that is preheated for about 40 to 45 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean when you stick a toothpick into the cake and there's no batter. And you want to butter and flour your cake pan before pouring your batter in. And just pour the batter in and kind of spread it even, and just pop that baby into the oven and wait 40 minutes and you will have a really buttery and fluffy cake. When you are done spreading the cake evenly, just kind of give it a couple taps to let all the air bubbles out, and just put it in the oven and bake away. When the cake is done baking, let it cool down completely before handling it because it's really hot, and run a knife along the sides and just take the cake out and set it aside, and I will see you in the next video to show you how to make the chocolate frosting for the cake.